Hello, children. Am I audible? Okay. So now, in the today's session, we are going to solve some very important type of MCQs, and here I have chosen the MCQs from the previous year questions, that is previously appeared questions in board exams. So before we start with the questions, let me wait for some more time. Let's see how many of them can join. Yes, sure. So let us begin. Let's not wait for much time. Okay, see here, the question says that the two matrices are given and you're asked to find out the value of x and y. Okay, this was the first question in the MCQ. So now you know that how to multiply the two matrices and what is the condition to multiply the two matrices. Clear? Okay, so now what I do here is I will just write this matrix. Look at this. This is 2 0 and 0 4. Then x y, that is equal to 2 and minus 8. So now you know that the condition for multiplying two matrices, that you must understand that the order of this matrix is 2 cross 1, and over here it is 2 cross, okay, 2 cross 2 and 2 cross 1. If I'm multiplying the two matrices, the column of the first matrix should be equal to the third matrix, I mean the row of the second matrix, right? Here already we have multiplied the matrices, and now we are supposed to find out the value of x and y. So when I multiply this one over here, I will get the matrix as 2 into x plus of 0 into y. Then I'll get 0 into x plus of 4 into y, that is equal to 2 and minus 8. So here I'm going to get this one as 2x plus 0 and 0 plus 4y, that is equal to 2 minus 8. Okay, so I can equate these two over here, this matrix to this matrix and this matrix to this matrix. Clear? So now what can I write over here is 2x is equal to 2, then x is equal to 1 I get, and 4y is equal to minus 8, therefore y is equal to minus 8 by 4, y is equal to minus 2. So which is the right option, children? X equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 2. That is option number 1 is the right option. Clear, children? Now let's move to the next one. If x minus 2 is a factor of the polynomial, here already a polynomial is given to you. The polynomial is x cube minus of kx minus 12. Now x minus 1 is a factor. right? What is the factor for MCQ and all? This much detail need not be done. Okay, I'm just writing this one so that you can understand it in a better way how to solve it. What is the factor they have given? Factor is given to you as x minus 2. So x minus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to 2 I am getting. Right. So already they are telling that x minus 2 is a factor. So I'm supposed to get x or f of 2 is equal to 0. So 2 cube minus k into 2 minus 12 is equal to 0. So here I get it as 8 minus of 2k minus 12 equal to 0. So now when I simplify, 8 minus 12 is equal to 2k, that is minus 4 is equal to 2k I get, and k is equal to minus 2 I get. So the right option is k is equal to minus 2. Okay, please comment something, children. Okay, then I can understand that you guys are watching, right? You are following it. If you don't comment, I not understand, okay, whether you guys are following it or not. Clear? So please comment something so that I can understand that you guys are watching it and you are taking the best use of it. Okay, this is about the second MCQ. This is about the second MCQ. Now see the third MCQ. Pay attention. In the given diagram, RT is a tangent touching the circle. Okay, here the tangent is given, RT is the tangent and S is the point of contact, and PST is equal to 30 degree. PST is equal to 30 degree, it is given. Clear? PST is 30 degree, and you are asked to find out PSQ, and SPQ is equal to 60 degree. SPQ is this is 60 degree they have given you, right? PSQ is how much? PSQ is how much? PSQ is how much is the question. Now means what? This angle is how much is the question. Clear? So now you know that the alternate segment theorem. What is the alternate segment theorem? Pay attention, children. So alternate segment theorem says that whenever you have a circle and you have a tangent drawn, okay, to a circle, it is touching the, okay, point of contact at one point, right? So now here if I draw, this becomes the angle in the alternate segment, and this is going to be equal to this angle. Clear? So in that way I can say that this angle is equal to 60 degree, right? But all the three angles together, this angle plus this angle plus this angle together is 180 degree. Clear? Understood? Okay, so you're asked to find out PSQ. PSQ is this angle now. So PSQ is see, this is 30 degree, this is 60 degree, 90, and it's supposed to be, okay, another 90 degree, because all three angles together it is going to be 180 degree. So answer is what? 90 degree is the right option. Clear, children? Okay, please comment so that I can understand whether you are following it or not. Okay, right, please comment if you are following it. Okay, that I can understand whether you are following it or not. Okay, now let us see the fourth MCQ. Pay attention. Fourth MCQ says that a letter S is chosen. A letter is chosen from the random from all the letters of English alphabet. The probability that the letter chosen is a vowel. Okay, so what are the vowels, children? A, E, I, O, U are the vowels. So this becomes the number of favorable outcomes. This becomes the number of favorable outcomes. So how many outcomes are there? 5 are there. Totally how many letters are there in English alphabet? 26 letters are there in English alphabet. So the probability of choosing a vowel becomes 5 by 26. Clear? So the option is 5 by 26. Now let us move to the next question that says that if 3 is a root of the quadratic equation, then the value of p is equal to, right? So now the quadratic equation is given to you as x square minus of px plus 3 is equal to 0. 3 is a root. Already it is given to you that 3 is a root of this quadratic equation. In the sense what? In the sense what? X can be replaced by 3. Clear? So I can write this one as 3 square minus p into 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so 9 minus 3p plus 3 is equal to 0. So that becomes 12 is equal to 3p. So p is equal to 4. Are you getting it? So p is equal to 4, right? So p is equal to 4 is the right option. Are you all getting it, children? Okay, so next one is question number 6. Look at this very carefully. The sixth question. In the given figure, BAP is equal to DCP. BAP is equal to DCP. Since these two angles are equal to each other, I can easily say that these two are parallel to each other. So once I get to know they are parallel to each other, I can definitely apply BPT, right? You are asked to find out PD is to DB. PD is this and DB is this, right? By BPT, I can say that by BPT, what can I say, children? By BPT, I can say that PC by CA is equal to PD by DB. Correct. So PC by PA. PC is how much? It is 6. CA is how much? 4. That is going to be PD by DB. So when I reduce it to the lowest form, I'll get to know 2 3s are 2 2s are. So I get the required ratio, that is PD is to DB is equal to 3 is to 2. 3 is to 2 is the right answer. 3 is to 2 is the right answer. Please do not guess the answers. Please do not guess the answers. You should always work it out. Work it out. Please let me know in the chat, children, whether you are following it or not. Let me know in the chat, children, whether you are following it or not. Okay, if you don't follow, I'll not understand it. Whether you are following it or not, only I can understand if you chat and say that you are following it. Clear? Please let me know. Please let me know. Okay, so next one, that is the seventh one. Look at the question here. A printed price of an article is, this is rupees. Okay, printed price of an article is 3080 and the rate of GST is 10. All right, then the GST charged is, so it is a 10% of the printed price 3080. So this 0, this 0, this 0, this 0 get cancelled. What I get over here is 308 is the right option. So rupees 308 is nothing but the GST charge. Children, here I am not creating my own questions. These are the questions which were asked by the board. Clear? See, how can one arrive at the right answer? You can easily get to know if I understand the concept correctly. If I know the concept thoroughly, I can easily solve any kind of questions. Clear? Okay, so next question is, look at this. 1 plus sine A into 1 minus sine A. What can I write over here? 1 plus sine A into 1 minus sine A. It looks like a plus b and a minus b. That is equal to a square minus b square. That is 1 minus sine square A. Okay, that is equal to cos square A. Because you know that sine square theta plus of cos square theta is equal to 1. So if I bring this sine square over here, that is going to be 1 minus sine square theta, that is equal to cos square theta. So cos square theta is the right option. Cos square A is the right option. Clear? Clear? Okay, please let me know in the chat whether you are following it or not. Okay, please let me know in the chat whether you are following it or not. Okay, the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle ABC are respectively, there is a triangle, right? Though this is A, this is B, and this is C. A is what? It is minus 4 comma minus 2, and this is 6 comma 2. Then C is 4 comma 6. Or the centroid G. What is centroid formula, children? All of you must be aware of. What is centroid formula? X1 plus X2 plus X3 by 3. Then Y1 plus Y2 plus Y3 by 3. Clear? So this is the centroid formula. So what can I write over here? Minus 4 plus of 6 plus of 4 by 3, because I need to choose the x coordinate of all the three vertices. Then y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, that is minus 2 plus 2 plus 6 divided by 3. Okay, so that is equal to 6 divided by 3. Then you are going to get it as 6 by 3. So what I'm getting here, I'm getting it as 2 comma 2. That is nothing but the centroid of the given triangle. Clear? Okay, so now next one, you see the 10th one. The nth term of an arithmetic progression AP is whatever they have given over here is a Tn is equal to 2n plus 5, 2n plus 5. Then the 10th term is T10 is equal to 2 into 10 plus 5, that is nothing but 20 plus 5, that is equal to 25. So answer is 25. Clear? Okay, so 25 becomes the 10th term of the given arithmetic progression. Clear? Okay, so now let's go to the next one, that is the 11th one. Find the mean proportional between, let the mean proportional be x. If mean proportional is x, how can I write? 4 is to x is equal to x is to 9. So you know mean product of means is equal to product of extremes. So I can write x square is equal to 4 into 9. So x is equal to square root of 36, that is equal to 6. So now I can say that the mean proportional is 6. The mean proportional is 6. Clear? Clear? Any doubt over here, children? Any doubt over here? If you chat and tell me, okay, then only I can understand. Okay, then only I can understand. You should tell me in the chat whether you are following it or not. Then only I can understand. Then only you can follow. Okay, please let me know. Let me know. Please chat and tell me. Okay, are you guys following? Are you guys following? Please chat and let me know. Okay, before I proceed, I want at least one of you to confirm, at least one of you to confirm whether you are following it or not. Please confirm whether you are following it or not. Please confirm whether you are following it or not. Okay, let me solve one more question over here. Which of the following cannot be determined graphically for a grouped frequency distribution? Okay, you know, children, grouped distribution, grouped frequency distribution. Okay, so to find out the median, we require to draw the ogive. I definitely require graph for it. Okay, so here this is nothing but the ogive. I definitely require a graph. For the mode, it is nothing but the histogram. Okay, I definitely require the graph. Quartiles, again, it is nothing but the ogive. I require the okay graph. But okay, mean, I have three different methods of finding mean. Correct, children? Okay, so here I don't use graph. I don't use graph. Correct. So my right option would be mean. Clear? Okay. Now, volume of cylinder of height 3 centimeter is 48 pi. Volume of cylinder. What is the formula to find out the volume of cylinder? Volume of a cylinder. You have to be very perfect with the formula. You have to be very perfect with the formula. Volume of cylinder is yes. Pranav has confirmed that he is following it. Thank you, Pranav. Okay. If you have your friends, please ask them to join. Okay, so now volume of cylinder is a pi r square h. Now they have given volume of a cylinder of height 3 centimeter. Height is given to you by r square. I'll keep as it is. Height is given to you as 3 centimeter. Is 48 pi. 48 pi is already given to you as volume. And you are asked to find out the radius of the cylinder. So now what can I do? This pi will get cancelled. Now r square is equal to, what can I write children? R square is equal to 48 by 3, that is nothing but 16. So therefore r is equal to square root of 16. R is equal to 4 centimeter is the right answer. R is equal to 4 centimeter is the right answer. Right. So r is equal to 4 centimeter is the right answer. Clear? Okay, now let me take the next question. Naveen deposits rupees 800 every month. So rupees 800 every month, in the sense P is equal to 800 rupee. In a recurring deposit account for 6 months, N is equal to 6. If he receives this much at the time of maturity, so maturity value is how much? Rupees 4884 is the time of maturity. Then the interest he earns is, right? So what is maturity value, children? Maturity value is a total money what you have deposited plus of interest. Clear? So maturity value is given to you as 4884. Okay, P is how much? 800. And he has deposited the money for 6 months. He has deposited the money for 6 months plus I. So I get 4884 minus of 4800. Okay, so what I get over, children, here? Can you tell me? That is nothing but the interest. So 4884 minus 4800. So 84 rupees is the interest what he earns. 84 rupees is the, okay, interest what he earns. Clear? Okay, now let's go to the next question. The solution set for the inequation. Right, now I'm going to solve this one. Right, if x belongs to the set of whole numbers, right? So now 2x plus 4 smaller than or equal to 14, then 2x smaller than or equal to 14 minus 4, then 2x smaller than or equal to 10 I get, then x is smaller than or equal to 10 divided by 2, that implies x is smaller than or equal to 5. Now x belongs to the set of whole numbers. So set of whole numbers, in the sense, what can I write over here? So x is smaller than or equal to 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, because I have to choose the solution set from the set of whole numbers. So that is nothing but B is the right answer. B is the right answer. Now let us move to the next question, that is the section A only, question number 2. So you need to understand that we are not only solving the MCQs, we are solving some subjective questions also. Okay, so now here in the first question, if you see it carefully, what actually the first question says: find the value of a if x minus a is a factor of the polynomial. Here steps are very important, children. You need to understand steps are very important. So f of x is equal to, what I write, 3x cube plus of x square minus of ax minus of 81. Right, this is the polynomial what is given. Okay, right. So this is a polynomial what I have given. Right. What is your doubt, children? What is this? Atmaja Patarkar. Okay. Tell me what's your doubt, children. You can type and let me know. Okay, then I'll get to know what's your doubt. Okay. So now what is the factor over here? Tell me. Factor is x minus a. So I need to equate the factor x minus a equal to 0. Okay. Do you remember Degul and me? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, definitely. Okay, Tejas. Right, I remember. Okay. Yes, I remember. Okay, Atmaja, you're having some doubt. Okay, let me know what's your doubt, child. Okay, I definitely remember you guys. How can I forget you? Right. So now x is equal to a. So now since x minus a is a factor, I can say f of a is equal to 0. I should write the reason why. By factor theorem. By factor theorem. Okay, by factor theorem, I can say that f of a is equal to 0. So f of a is what? F of a, wherever x you have, you replace that x by a. Now I can write 3 into a the whole cube plus of a square minus a into a minus of 81 is equal to 0. Clear? Understood? Understood? Okay, 3x square minus of x square minus of a. Okay, so I'm going to get that much, right? Please let me know what doubts you have, children. So 3a cube plus of a square minus of a square minus 81 is equal to 0. So here you can see this a square and this a square will get cancelled. So I'll get to know that 3a cube is equal to 81. Therefore a cube is equal to 81 by 3, that is nothing but 27. So therefore a is equal to cube root of 27, that is a is equal to 3 I get. A is equal to 3 I get. Okay. What is this? Factor how to find the variable with both and a and b. Any other is given. I'm not getting what you're asking, child. Let me see. Atmaja is asking some doubt. Sir, can you explain factorization, how to find variable if both a and b or any other variable is given? Okay. Okay, in the sense you need to just frame a linear equations in two variable, child. Okay, right, way and way. Let me check if okay, I get that kind of questions here. Okay, when I'm solving this question paper, right, I will definitely help you. Otherwise you may go with some of my other videos. You definitely find a method of solving. If not, don't worry at all, I will take up those kind of questions in the next session. Clear? Okay, yes. So now let us see the second sub question. Salman deposits rupees 1000 every month. So what is Salman is doing? He is depositing rupees 1000 every month in a recurring deposit account for 2 years. 2 years in the sense what, children? How many months it is? That is equal to 24 months. 24 months. Pranav, sir, will proving questions will be asked in circles like prove AC is a diameter and all? Definitely, Pranav. Okay, definitely it will be asked. Don't assume that they are not going to be asked or something like that. Definitely, Pranav. Okay, I can see here some of the important questions you guys are asking. I can see Pranav, okay, is asking some doubt, and Atmaja is asking some doubt. Very nice, right? Okay. Yeah, many of you are asking some doubts. Definitely, Pranav, it will be asked. Don't take granted and don't assume that no, these kind of questions won't be asked and all. Okay, anything can be asked. Be ready for the, okay, each and everything, whatever. Okay, no questions are there on the tangent properties, circle properties, everything you have to be ready for. Clear? Okay, so p is equal to 1000, n is equal to 2 years, that is 24 months. Okay, so now what is the question? He receives 26,000 on maturity. So 26,000 on maturity, so means what? Maturity value is 26,000. This is nothing but 26,000. First of all, you, okay, right, first of all you should know the formula. Yes, Atmaja, I know that you are a girl. Don't worry, ma. Okay, don't worry, Atmaja. Okay, so Pranav is a boy, Atmaja is a girl. Fine, no problem. Right, yeah. So now what is the question asking? Find the total interest Salman earns. Okay, Salman earns, what kind of question it is? You are asked to find out the interest. Just like here we solved one of the MCQ. Clear? See, this is not the question paper which I have made. This is one of the previous year question paper, children. This is one of the previous year question paper. Understood? Okay. So question paper is going to be so easy, right? Only the thing is, how do you analyze it correctly? How do you understand? How have you understood the question? Okay, that matters a lot. That matters a lot. Okay, how are you applying the known concepts to solve the unknown problems? That matters. Okay, so now let us bother about the first sub question over here. What is the first sub question? Total interest earned by Salman. Okay, so maturity value is a P into N, correct, plus of interest, right? So maturity value is given to you as 26,000 rupees, 26,000. And how much money you are depositing every month? You are depositing 1,000 rupee every month, and you have deposited for 24 months. You have deposited for, okay, that means what? You have deposited for 2 years plus of interest. So now 26,000 minus of 24,000, that is equal to interest. So means what? 2,000 rupee is nothing but 26,000 minus 24,000, that is nothing but the interest. This is nothing but the interest what you are getting. Clear? Understood? Okay, please ask your friends to join. Please ask your friends to join. Okay, please ask your friends to join, so that take the use of this class. Okay, the question paper solving session. So total interest on, okay, then rate of interest you are supposed to find out. So now what is the formula to find out the interest, children? Interest is equal to P into N into N plus 1 divided by 2 into 100. Okay, can write it as R by 100, 2 into 12 you can write. Okay, so now, right, so you are supposed to find out the rate of interest. Rate of interest. Interest you already got to know. What is the interest? It is 2,000 rupees. P is how much? 1,000 rupee. And this is 24 into 25 divided by 2 into 12 into R by 100. So these two will get cancelled. These get cancelled. These two zeros and two zeros will get cancelled over here. Are you all getting it? Okay, so now what I'm left with is 2,000 rupees divided by, I'm left with 10 and 25 is equal to R. Clear? This and this will get cancelled. So 25 ones are 25 eights. So therefore rate of interest is 8% per annum. Rate of interest is 8% per annum. So I hope so you are following. I hope so you are following. Please chat and let me know. Please chat and let me know. Okay, so that I can proceed with the next question. Please chat and let me know so that I can proceed with the next question. I'm waiting for you, children. I'm waiting for you. Please ask your friends to join. Yeah, yeah. Let's move to the next question. Let's move to the next question. Comment. Just it is for my confirmation, children. I'm observing your okay comments. It is just for my confirmation whether you guys are following it or not. Okay, please ask your friends to join. Now let me take the next question. The next question is on circles. In the figure O, O is the center of the circle, CE is a tangent. So CE is this one. This is given to you as a tangent. All right, to a circle at A, and ABD is equal to 26. ABD is this angle. This is given to you as 26 degree. Then find BDA. There are 5 sub questions. I mean 4 sub questions. Since it is a subjective type of question, definitely I will work it out. I will write each and every step, and I will tell you know how to write in exam and where reason to be given. So you have to be focused more, right? So now solution. Now let me try analyzing the question correctly. BDA, can you tell me how much will be BDA? Can you tell me BDA? Can you type and tell me how much is BDA? Any answer over here? Okay, How much is BDA? I think so my video is lagging or something like that. I'm not getting the responses. BDA. So BDA is equal to BDA is equal to 90 degree. Why? BDA, why it is 90 degree? Yes, correct. BDA is 90 degree. Why? This is the because angle in the semicircle, okay, is 90 degree. See here children, I'm writing the reason, right, in sentences. Don't give the reasons as a theorem. Understood? Theorem 1 by theorem, no. Such kind of answers are not accepted. Now, next one. See, only this much. BDA is equal to 90 degree. Why it is so 90 degree? It's the reason. Okay. Then BAD. How much is BAD? BAD is this angle. How can I find out BAD? In triangle BDA. Okay. In triangle BDA, apply angle sum property. That is angle BAD plus of ADB plus of ADB plus of ABD is equal to 180 degree. What will you write? Angle sum property. Angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. So BAD, we are supposed to find out BAD. So I'll keep it as it is, plus of ADB, that is 90 degree, what we have found out in the first sub question. Then ABD is given to you as 26 degree, that is equal to 180 degree. So therefore I can write that BAD is equal to how much? How much I'm going to get it as 64 degree. Clear children? 64 degree, right? So the value of BAD is equal to 64 degree. I hope so you got it. Understood? Understood? Okay, next one. See the sub question C. Look at the CAD. CAD. So can anybody please tell me how much is CAD? CAD. CAD is quite direct question, children. Okay, CAD is going to be equal to ABD. Okay, why? Why? You have to write the statement of alternate segment theorem. Okay, what is alternate segment theorem? Whenever a circle is there and you have drawn the tangent, the angle between the tangent and a chord which is drawn at the point of contact is equal to the angle in the alternate segment. That statement of the theorem should be written. Clear? So CAD is equal to ABD. Therefore, I can write CAD is equal to 26 degree. CAD is equal to 26 degree. Very good. Very good. Okay. Vaishnavi, very good. You are getting the right answer. Okay. Vaishnavi is getting the right answer. Very nice. Very nice of you. Right. So next one, D. Can you try in the same way? ODB. ODB, how much is going to be ODB? CAD is 26 degree. Very nice, ma. Vaishnavi. Okay. Right. So how much is ODB? Any answer? That is also quite simple. See children, all these questions are previously appeared questions. Keep that in mind. Alright, I can say only Pranav and Vaishnavi are active and they are good listeners. Others are not listening. Okay, please interact. Any answer? Answer for ODB? Any answer for ODB? Quite simple children. Quite simple. How can I get to know the answer of ODB? See, if you take this triangle is a isosceles triangle because this side is equal to this side. Isosceles triangle. In triangle ODB, in triangle ODB, OD is equal to OB. Why? Because they both are radii. So therefore, I can say ODB is equal to OBD. Okay, why? They are nothing but the base angles of isosceles triangle. Base angles of isosceles triangle. So therefore, I can say that ODB is equal to 26 degree. ODB is equal to 26 degree. I hope so. It is clear enough? It is clear enough to you guys? Yes? Yes? Is it clear? Can we move to the next one? Can you go to the next one? Can you move to the next one now? Is it clear? If you say yes, I can go with the next one. Okay, please contact your friends and ask them to join. Ask them to join. Ask them to take the best use of the class. Okay, right? Yes, children. Now let us move to the next question. Right, this is how the reasons should be written everywhere whenever it is necessary. Okay, marks will also, okay, given, and marks also be given for the reasons. If you don't write the reasons, no marks. No reasons, no marks. Clear? Okay, OW minus 1. Right, so now let us see the next question. Now let us see the next question. Solve the following quadratic equation. Solve the following quadratic equation. So now what is the standard form of quadratic equation? X square plus 4x minus 8 equal to 0. The standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A is what? A is nothing but the coefficient of x square. So here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 4, c is equal to minus 8. Right. So now give your answer correct to one decimal place. One decimal place. Now you must know the formula. Many of you just write, children. Okay, minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, and you forget to write what is there in the LHS. You forget to write what is there in the LHS, that is x is equal to, variable is equal to. So what is b here? B is, first of all you should write what is b here. B is minus 4 plus or minus square root of b square, that is 4 square. 4 into a is 1 and c is how much? Minus 8, divided by 2a, divided by 2a. 2a, what is a? A I can write it as 1. Correct? So 2a. So 2 into 1. So that is equal to minus 4 plus or minus square root of 16 plus of 32. 16 because 4 square. Okay, divided by 2. So now I get to know minus 4 plus or minus square root of 48 divided by 2. 48 divided by 2 I get. Right. So what is the square root of 48? You must know from the table. Okay. So minus 4 plus or minus of square root of 48. Can anybody tell me, children? Can anybody tell me what is square root of 48? Square root of 48. Yes, it is 6.9282. Okay, I don't have the table right now. I have just okay, got it from the calculator. You please check the table. You have to take the values from the table and you have to write all the decimal places. Don't round it off. Don't round it off. Okay, only for few decimal places. You have to write all the decimal places. Okay, so divided by 2, that is x. So now x is equal to minus 4 plus of 6.9282 by 2. Okay, or x is equal to minus 4 minus of 6.9282 divided by 2. So now this is equal to, so now what I'm going to get here is 2.9242 divided by 2. So x is equal to 1.4621. Right. So here you are going to get x is equal to 10 point minus 10.9282 minus 10.9282 divided by 2. So x you are going to get it as minus 5.4641. Minus 5.4641. Clear? Okay, you are asked to round it off to one decimal place. One decimal place. Okay, you are asked to round it off to one decimal place. So I can round it off. X is equal to 1.5 because second decimal place I'll observe. If it is more than 5, I should round it off to the next digit, that is 1.5. And over here, x is equal to minus 1 point, minus 5.5 because next decimal place is 6. So here all the 4, okay, all the 4 numbers, this as well as this. Okay, all the four numbers should be right, then only you are going to get this kind of one question will be definitely be asked. Okay, most probably this will be asked in okay section A itself. Okay, most probably it will be asked in section A itself, so you have to be very very careful. Okay, this kind of question is definitely this. Okay, it will be asked for section A. In section A, if it is asked, it will be asked for 4 marks only. Clear? Okay, so now let us go to the next question. Next question, children. How are you going to prove this identity? Many of you say that, sir, trigonometric identities is difficult. I can, okay, solve any other question, but not trigonometric identity. Trigonometric identity is very simple, children. Is as simple as that. Okay, only the thing is you must understand how to apply the identities. Okay, how can one be expressed in terms of the other? Clear? Okay, now as I told you earlier, the complicated side to be taken always. Right, now I will just take LHS. What is LHS? That is sin square theta minus 1 into tan square theta plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so now sin square theta minus 1 is here. So what can I do? I'll just keep this sin square theta minus 1 as it is, right? But here you must know the identity, that is secant square theta minus of tan square theta is equal to 1. So secant square theta is equal to 1 plus of tan square theta. So tan square theta plus 1 can be written as a secant square theta plus 1. I'll keep it as it is. I'll keep it as it is. Later, what can I do? Here, I know one more identity, that sin square theta plus of cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay, if I want to know that sin square theta minus 1 is equal to, I'll take this one this side. So, sin square theta minus 1 is equal to cos square theta. So, sin square theta minus 1 is over here. I can replace that one as a minus cos square theta. So, that is minus cos square theta into secant square theta plus 1. Correct, children? So minus cos square theta, I'll keep as it is, into, you know that secant square theta and cos square theta, they are reciprocals of each other. They are reciprocals of each other. So what can I write over here? By 1 by cos square theta plus 1, I'll keep as it is. So here I have cos square theta, they both get cancelled. Then I'll be having it as minus 1 plus 1. Okay, minus 1 plus 1, that is equal to 0. That is equal to RHS. That is equal to 0. That is equal to RHS. Okay, so this identities must be written as the reason. This identities must be written as the reason. Please comment and say whether you are following it or not. Okay, please comment and say whether you are following it or not. Please comment and say whether you are following it or not. Okay, so the next question is, please comment and say whether you are following it or not. Please comment and say whether you are following it or not. Please comment and say whether you are following it or not. Okay, yeah, next question is very important question, children, that will be asked. Okay, for 5 marks. Surely it will be asked for 5 marks. Surely it will be asked for 5 marks. That is graph question. Okay, a reflection question. It is a very simple question, but still many of you go wrong in, okay, understanding. Yes, Pranav is asking, please explain the significant figures with an example. Okay, I'll come to that point, Pranav. Okay, so look at this significant figures. If I want to explain, look at this here, one decimal places you are getting the answer. If I'm asking to find out, okay, I mean round off to significant figures. Okay, so now suppose if I am getting x is equal to 7.8436, right? Another value of x is equal to minus 3.1253. If I am supposed to round it off to, okay, three significant figures. Suppose if I'm supposed to round it off to three significant figures, then I would write x is equal to, see, you must understand what you mean by significant figures. Significant figures are the figures whichever the digits in the number whichever carry, okay, value. Okay, whichever carry the value are nothing but the significant figures. Okay, suppose if I'm supposed to round it off to three significant figures, so I should not see only the decimal places. I should see the whole number ignoring the decimal places. So this is the first significant figure, this is the second one, this is the third one, right? Three significant figure I want. So now if I want to round it off to three significant figures, then I need to check the fourth figure, okay, fourth digit. If it is 5 or more than 5, if it is 5 or more than 5, I would have rounded it as 7.85. Okay, if it is more than 5. Now here it is less than 5, so I can round it off to three significant figures as 7.84 only. I have to round it up to 7.84 only. Okay, 7.84 only. Here also look at this. Now look at this. Right. So this is x is equal to minus 3 point. Now this is the first significant figure, second and third. Okay. Now fourth significant figure is 5. As I told you, if it is 5 or more than 5, I need to add 1 to this. So that becomes minus 3.13. Okay, 1 3, because this has to be increased by 1. Okay, that has to be increased by 1. I hope so this is clear. I hope so this is clear. Okay, right. So there are many varieties of questions, as it is asked for one decimal place, three decimal place. Okay, it may be asked for any, okay, of the significant figures also. Clear. So now let's go to the next question, that is graph question. As I told you children, the graph question will be definitely be asked. Okay, in section A you are having a 5-marker question. Out of one 5-marker question, okay, it will be definitely from the graph or from the median, where you are supposed to find out the quartiles, median, or other miscellaneous questions. Okay, or it can be from any of the concept, just like the previous year they had asked you from the equation of line. Okay, I have made a very detailed explanation on equation of line, very detailed explanation on equation of line, right? So you need to please visit the previously done lessons like equation of line and all, right? Get the concept how to do, right? So in reflection questions, don't directly go for the plotting. First you have to write in the ruled page whatever is required. Okay, example, plot the points a b c where a is so and so. Okay, since they are asking you to plot it first, you can plot it, no issues. 2 centimeter equal to 1 unit. So now I will just take the graph here. This is my x-axis. I am not able to draw a exact straight line, children, please excuse me. This is not a board. Okay, so this is our x axis and this is the y axis. What are the points? Only these many points I have. Okay, so this is nothing but the y axis. All right, so let them meet at that point. You have to use the scale, don't do it like me. Okay, please use the scale in exam. Right, so this is x and this is x dash, this is y, and this is y dash. Here you have to take the scale whatever they have given, you are asked to take, otherwise no marks will be given. If no scale is taken, whatever is mentioned over there, no marks will be given. Okay, you have to draw the x-axis and y-axis and take the same scale. Have they given same scale over here? 2 centimeter equal to 1 unit? Yes. Now they have given take 2 centimeter equal to 1 unit. So now here I'll mark this as 1, that is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is going to be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4. Clear? Okay, this is going to be minus 1, minus 2. So now what I'm supposed to do, mark a as 0 comma 4. X is 0, y is 4. So the point over here, this is a, 0 comma 4. Okay, then b as 1 comma 1. Okay, this is b, this is 1 comma 1. You put a dot and circle it. Okay, better always you put a dot and circle it so that you can understand where the point you have plotted. Okay, 0 comma 4 you have plotted, 1 comma 1 you have plotted, and c is a 4 comma 0. This is c, that is 4 comma 0. Okay, 4 comma 0. This is nothing but the point whatever I have plotted. So later what I'm supposed to do, reflect the point A on x-axis. Now comes a very important point. Okay, so you have to map the point A, okay, in x-axis. What is the coordinate of A? A is nothing but 0 comma 4. Okay, then and name them as E, so it becomes E, right? Whenever you are reflecting any point on the x-axis, the sign of y coordinate will change. Okay, sign of y coordinate will change. So you are reflecting, you should write it in this way. On mapping A on x-axis, what's the coordinate of A? It is 0 comma 4. It becomes E. Okay, and it is mapped as a 0 comma minus 4. Right, reflect B also. So on mapping B on the x-axis, what is the coordinate of B? 1 comma 1. It becomes D. So 1 comma minus 1. So sign of the y coordinate will be opposite, okay, respectively. So this becomes D now. Reflect B through the origin. Now next what you have to do, the C question, reflect the point B in the origin. Okay, point B through the origin. When I reflect the point B in the origin, sign of x coordinate and y coordinate both should get opposite. Both should get opposite. Okay, minus 1 and minus 1. Right. So when I reflect that one, I should name it as F. I should name it as F. Write down the coordinates of F. I have written. Okay, the coordinates of F I have written. So marks will be allotted for all these things, children. Right. So next one, then UDC. Okay, reflect the point B and C on the y-axis. Now you have to map the point B on the y-axis also. 1 comma 1. When you are mapping it on the y-axis, sign of the x coordinate will change and you are going to call them as H, right? And mapping the point C on y-axis, what is the coordinate of C? C is 4 comma 0. C is 4 comma 0. Okay, when you are mapping the point C on the y-axis, you are going to call it as G. So that becomes minus 4 comma 0. Clear? Okay. Now let us plot them. Now let us plot them. Okay. Let us plot all these points. Let us plot all these points. When I plot all these points, what happens over there? Please pay attention. Right. So now already I have plotted A. This is B and C. I have already plotted. Now plot C, D, E. A, B, C I have plotted. D 1 comma minus 1. 1 comma minus 1. This is nothing but D 1 comma minus 1. Okay, and F is minus 1 comma minus 1. This is F minus 1 comma minus 1. Right, H is minus 1 comma 1, minus 1 comma 1. H, this is H minus 1 comma 1. This is H. G is minus 4 comma 0, minus 4 comma 0. This is nothing but g minus 4 comma 0. Now you have to join what? You have to join a, b, c. Okay, a to b you have to join. As I told you, I cannot draw a straight line, children, don't mind. Okay, you have to use a scale in the exam to join them. I'll try drawing as much as possible a straight line. Okay, a to b I have to join. Okay, c d. Okay, then c, again not a straight line. Okay, so please use scale. You guys are supposed to use scale. Okay, c, then d. Where is d? D is this, right? Then e. Where is e? E we have not marked anywhere. Where is e? E is 0 comma minus 4. This is e, 0 comma minus 4. You have to join this one, 0 comma minus 4. Then f. Where is f? This is f. We have to join this one. Then to g. Then to g. Correct. Okay, then to h, this to h over here, fine. Okay, then to a, then to a. This is nothing but the shape what I obtain. Okay, and name the closed figure formed. What you think, what is the closed figure formed over here, children? What you think, what is the closed figure formed here? Please let me know. What do you think, what is the closed figure formed over here? Okay, right. See, Pranav, you are asking me a question. Is sir 0 is a significant figure? If definitely, okay, rounded off to 3 significant figures. See, 0 appears, any 0 appearing after the decimal places becomes significant. Okay, any 0 appearing after the decimal place becomes more significant. Clear? Okay, yeah. So now what is the closed figure so formed? What is the closed figure so formed? So the closed figure so formed is, how many sides are? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so you can write a octagon, or okay, 8 sided polygon. Okay, to be more specific, you can write this one as a concave octagon, or concave 8 sided polygon. Concave 8 sided polygon. So why are you saying it as concave? Because at least one angle is reflex angle, then we are going to name it as a concave. How many sides are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 sides are there, so we are calling it as octagon. Suppose if I don't remember the 8 sided polygon is called as octagon, okay, just name it as 8 sided polygon. Okay, so we are done with the section A of this question paper, and in the next session we are going to take up the, okay, we are going to take up the section B. Okay, Rishik, come on. Okay, Rishik, come on. Right, so now we are going to take up the next session in the next section in the next session. So till then, take care, keep working. Thank you very much and love you all. So thank you so much, children. Keep working. Right, I'm just trying my level best to work it out. Okay, I think Rishik, which 10 paper should I solve? Okay, you select the, okay, you select the, okay, previously appeared questions. Try solving. I'll try to post the link over here where you are going to get the previously appeared question paper, right? Previously appeared question papers. Okay, not only the maths, right? You will get to know the all subjects. In fact, here I'm posting you the link, child, right? So you can go to this link and you may get many previous year question papers, not only of maths, not only of maths, right? Many subjects. Okay, so you can start solving them. See you all in the next class, children. Please inform that you are going to have the next session. I cannot tell when exactly, children. Sorry for that. Right, I will try to come as much as possible. Okay, online. Right, please solve. Keep solving. Keep working. Thank you so much. Bye bye.